Greetings to the world. This is the 7 minutes talk with me, Odozi Anthony. Thanks for staying around. Last week it was motivational talk, which we were talking about every human being as a unique product of themselves, every human being as a content carrier, which we were supposed to proceed on how to maximize, how to discover yourself as a unique product, how to discover yourself, how to maximize this uniqueness about you. But because of the rapid increase of these COVID-19 cases around the world, we decided to come your way today with a crucial talk on coronavirus pandemic. What is corona? Who even gave it that name? Corona is a large family of virus that cause illness, ranging from common cold to more complicated cases like respiratory infections and all that. And according to detailed research, it was discovered in 2019 as a zoonotic infection. That is, it can be transmitted between people and animals. And it was first transmitted from cats and camels. So what are the basic signs and symptoms of these deadly COVID-19? One include coughing and sneezing. Oh yeah, I know you cough and sneeze sometimes when you are not feeling fine, but these include one of the signs and symptoms of this deadly infection: coughing and sneezing, tiredness, fever, dryness of the throat, shortness in breath, or difficult in breathing. All these are the basic signs of this deadly COVID-19. You see, this disease or infection rather is reality, but people don't still believe because they've not seen it happening to someone close to them. I mean, more than 11,000 deaths since the outbreak of this COVID-19, the coronavirus, around the world, with 250,000 cases globally. I mean, this virus is spreading more than a wildfire, and there are needs for you to take necessary precautions. There are needs for you to prevent them. So what are the standard ways or common ways to prevent these deadly disease? One, washing your hands regularly with soap and water, using hand sanitizers to sanitize your hand, your surroundings, your staircase, and anything you can easily get your hands on, even including your phone. You can sanitize your phone. Then another one is cooking. You must cook your meat and eggs thoroughly before eating them. Yes. Then when you are sneezing, make sure you cover your face, that is your nose and your mouth, when sneezing. Then you must not touch your hands and your mouth, your nose without washing your hands. And most importantly, avoid close contact with anyone having these signs and symptoms. This infection is reality, but I'm not here to create fear and anxiety for us, but there are needs, and I am calling on African countries. This time we really need to wake up to the threat of this coronavirus of 18. We shouldn't just see it as a normal thing. We shouldn't just see it as something that can't affect Africans. Oh yeah, I know you are Africans. You believe in your black race. You are African man. You are black man. You believe in your herbs and all that. But there are needs for us to take necessary precautions. There are needs for us to prevent it. The saying says prevention is better than cure. Even though the vaccine or the cure for this deadly disease is out, but there are still need for us to prevent it. It doesn't stop you from being Africa. I mean, last 2 days ago, Zimbabwe recorded one new case of this coronavirus, making it a total number of 19 in Africa. So what are we still waiting for? This virus is flying everywhere. You need to take precautions. You need to, this is not the time for you to be carried away with your race or anything. Please, I am calling on Africans. Let us wake up to the threat of this deadly infection. This is not the time for you to hug or shake or exchange any unnecessary pleasantries. No shaking, no hugging, no touching, no kissing. Avoid going to overcrowded places. If you don't have anything to do outside, stay at home. Teach your children the need for them to wash their hands properly with water and soap. Teach them how to use hand sanitizers. Teach them, educate them more on how to maintain their personal hygiene. There are need for all of this. You see, coronavirus is not for humanity. Forget the fact that it is killing people now and all that. It is not for us. When we were created perfectly. We are not created with any disease. We are not created with any infection. That is why I am calling on everyone. I am calling on Africans. I am calling on the whole world. Let us join our hands together. Let us work individually, collectively, in one accord to fight this deadly infection. Because it is our duty to make our world a better place for ourselves, for our children, and to promote the human race, and to continue